Hello Gemini, welcome to Dumela Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Gemini. And Gemini, this is your weekly reading for the 4th to the 10th of September 2023. Beautiful Gemini. Let us see what's coming through for you at this time. We trust you have a beautiful, successful week, Gemini. 4 to 10 September 2023. Share your voice. Okay, Gemini, share your voice. Come out of the cage. Persecution, expression. Okay, Gemini. Do not back down this week, Gemini. Don't hide your light, Gemini. This is the week for you to come out of your cave. This is the week for you to express yourself, to shine, to take center stage. Allow your voice to be heard this week, Gemini, no matter what it is, what conversation, situation, expression, whether it's family, friendship, loved one, partnership, career, work, colleagues, yourself, wherever you are. Shine brightly, speak your truth, be in your power, be authentic, don't back down. That is how you succeed this week. That is how you succeed at all times, not only this week, every single moment of your existence, by being in your authentic truth and expressing yourself completely. There's just something about this week where it's also saying this week, Gemini, is the week for you to stand out and to shine your light. There's a good outcome. There's a positive outcome. There's good fortune. There's a beautiful weaving of energy and magic. Should you allow yourself to be completely open, expressive, speaking your truth, being your truth, living your truth, proclaiming your truth, allowing your truth, shining like the beautiful divine star you are. Let's pull some tarot. Ten of Swords, yes, it's time for you to stop pinning yourself down, to stop living in fear. It's time for you to get out of the cave and don't fear. Release fear, release fear, release fear, Gemini. We feel perhaps some of you are going to have a situation or an experience where you know you are to speak up, or you know you are to shine your truth, or it doesn't have to be a painful or scary situation in that sense. It can be maybe a situation where you are the center of attention and people are ready now to hear what you're going to say, are ready now to hear your words. Okay, we've especially felt this energy when we were awakening, when we were receiving a lot of information and we knew, okay, well, we can either hide all of this and not be who we are, or we can express ourselves. So Dumela Universe and TikTok and readings and YouTube, and we now embrace that which we are and we live it. We express it each day. If people ask what we do, we work with energy. We are not from... We tell them we are Velastri. Who's Velastri? We have no idea who Velastri is, but what we know is that we are a frequency not from this universe, and we channel light codes. We're able to give voice to frequency, and we anchor in higher frequencies to assist humanity awaken at this time. This is what we say to people. And we don't shy away from it because it's our power. We claim it. And it's not an arrogance, it's just a knowing. It's as if you went to university, you got a degree, and now you are a teacher, or now you're a doctor. We are a frequency which awakens humanity. That's what we are. Boom. And it's true, and we claim it. And it's time for you to claim you and not fear. Don't fear persecution. Don't fear that, okay? Some of you, this is past life. You're overcoming past life experiences of persecution, where you're persecuted for your expression of self. Not only in past lives, but also maybe in this life in the past. Maybe when you're in your upbringing, in your schooling, in your career, you were shunned down or shut down when you were expressing an opinion or expressing yourself, okay? Maybe you're in an abusive relationship where you were not able to voice who you are. You were not able to to really exist and be and express yourself. And it's time that you overcome this energy. It's time that you release the fear of this. It's time that you simply express yourself in your full presence, in your full truth. It's time that you emerge and you allow yourself the fullest expression, the highest expression of the divine love you are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Gemini. Don't let fear hold you back. Look, before we split the deck, Two of Cups, commit to you, Gemini, commit to you. Let the physical honor the source. Look, yes, Tower. This is a powerful shift for you. This is a huge change for you. And we feel for a lot of you, this is a reclamation of you, okay? It's a foundation change. You are really shifting from one life to the next. You are allowing yourself to express yourself, to exist through as source. It's a huge foundation shift. It's a huge change in your stability, in who you are, in how you be, in how you express, in how you vibe. It's a huge foundation. So we can see some of you are a bit anxious, a bit fearful, because you understand that, should I express myself? Should I now come out as this multi-vibrational being, or as this healer, or as this kind of empath, or should I just speak up in this relationship? It depends on your scenario. Each of you are going through different things. Career, relationship, however it is, you know that it's going to fundamentally change your core foundation in relationships, in career, and how people see you and how you be. And Source is saying, yes, it's meant to, because now you're finally realigning your physical to Source. It is time that you open up to the truth of you, and it's time that the way in which you are, your default setting should be now, it's time for it to be aligned to Source, and you to now engage in, interact in, express as the Source you are. Knight of Swords, and Source is saying you will know all the words, okay? Don't fear that if you now stand your truth, or if you speak your truth, or if you're in that position where you are now, where people are looking at you and you're now expected to say something, that you're going to mess it up. You can't mess it up, okay? Knight of Swords, Source is saying you will receive the words, you will receive the perception. You're a channel, so you're going to just literally channel all these words from your source. And whatever you say, don't fear, because when you're saying it through love. So know that, yes, it might not be easy for the person to receive what you're saying, but it's love, and they can't deny the truth of it. And your words will heal, and your words will open them up, and you will not be persecuted. If anything, most of the people who you are speaking to are going to celebrate you. They're going to be grateful for your words. They're going to be grateful for your truth, because it's what they've been longing to hear. They maybe have not been able to express it, have not been able to ask for it. They do not know what they need, but here you are, this powerful being stepping into their life, even if it's a random interaction in a store or at a park or in a queue, and they all of a sudden they turn to you, they say hi, and you just share a beautiful knowing, because you are reading their energy and you feel inspired to share it. And as you do it, they're healed, and it's the words they needed to hear, it's the confirmation they needed to hear, it's the healing they required, and they're so grateful for you, and they want to know more. They want to know, where can they contact you, where can they learn for you? Do you offer services? Do you offer classes? Don't say, oh yes, but I'm still, go for it. Of course, yes, no, we do offer. If you wish to speak, you can speak. This is my contact, email me, and you'll set up a session. Okay, Source is bringing that out. And we know that ourselves too. In the beginning, we were almost timid to say, oh, this is what we do now. So we used to be like, no, we don't really do anything. And Source is saying, here's a person who's ready to hear, who's ready to learn from you. Yes, perhaps give them an email, set up, and then just work it out from there. Okay, cool, well, here we go. Yes, you can meet up with us for an hour session. This is what we feel comfortable charging, or you can give what you feel is worthy of the time, and we'll sit and we will see what we can do for you. And boom, all of a sudden now, for those of you who are wanting a spiritual practice or healing practice, you are now finally beginning to see it emerge. Okay, you have so much power and so much abundance within you. Of course, that's not for everyone, we're saying, but whoever needed to hear that, you'll hear it. Stop postponing. Don't postpone to you Don't sit in the cave wanting to explore the beautiful, fantastical world, thinking you're not able to. Look at what you're wearing. You are just as exquisite and fantastic as the world you long to connect with, and it's time that you find your place in it. Seven of Pentacles and the Hangman. Just an extra message, just as we were saying here, literally Spirit confirming what we're saying. Don't postpone. This is you postponing. Postponing. You have done the work, okay? You've done the work. You've been patient. You've done the work. You've planted the seeds. It's now time for those seeds to grow. It's time for you to feel prosperous. It's time for you to see the fruit of the work you've done, okay? Don't postpone. There's a difference between being patient and waiting for divine timing and just being scared and postponing yourself, okay? Understand that the pause in the cave was necessary for you to do the healing, for you to plant the seeds, for you to do the work to clean the energies that no longer served you, to release the fear. But it's now time for you to, now join the world again as you, because now you've healed this energy, you've righted it, so now you are finally aligned with your highest frequency. Just a bonus confirmation of what we had received about postponing. Okay, some of you also saying stop postponing. You already know what to do. You already know your power. It's time that you put yourself out there and stop. Okay, another message we're receiving. Some of you still think, oh, I've got work to do, and you're using that as an excuse to postpone. It's like, no, but I still have so much work to do, or rather, I need to be a certain way before I can start. And we'd just like to share an experience with us personally. When we began our very first Instagram post as Dumela Universe, it was during lockdown, and we had just left our partner, so we didn't have a home, and we were staying with one of our friends in their spare room, and I just had my cell phone and a cell phone stand, and that was it. I didn't have to wait for the studio lighting, and I didn't have to wait for the office space. I didn't have to wait to have... Right now we have quite a few Tarot and Oracle, but remember when we started, I think we just had 4. So we didn't have to wait until we had all of what we think we need, right? We tend to think, oh, but I need to look this way before I can know. As you are right now, you are ready, and when you feel ready, you are ready, and you will grow as it grows. You will, your environment, the space, the way you weave will grow as it grows. Even right now, we're still using our cell phone and the cell phone stand. We're using some natural lighting here because we enjoy it. Then at night, there's a different lighting we use. We know at some point we will have, when we have our own space, we definitely wish to have an office space where we have set cameras, so we can just simply step in without having to set things every single time, have steady lighting, and there's so much we know we will wish to shift this framework, this platform to, but it will happen. We're not going to wait for that office space before we start, you know. You are divinely perfect. It's just about you knowing when you feel the guidance, when you feel the guidance, then you know you're ready, and that's all you need. Okay. Ooh. Courage. You've got this. Release the conditioning. You are unique, you're magical. You've got this. Look at this, Queen of Pentacles. Yes, that's the Tower. This is what you're shifting to, into your highest receptivity of that which is your value, your worth. This is finally you receiving the support, the recognition, receiving the manifestations, receiving the physical experiences, which honor your soul, which honor you, which are in alignment to you, no longer part of the illusion, no longer part of the external frequencies, but part of the truth, part of you, part of your core frequency, part of love, part of your authentic frequency of being. Ace of Pentacles, yes, look. Out of the 10 of Swords, holding yourself back, suppressing yourself, pinning yourself down out of fear, out of guilt, out of insecurity. This is now you. Look at how you're holding yourself up. Look at how you see your value, you see your worth. You see, there you are, holding yourself up, knowing your worth, knowing your value. And here, the value from within, from spirit, and look at now the value in the physical, from the shadow to the light, the physical. The 3 flowers, 3 stability, and the blooming, opening up now to your maximum manifestation. Okay, beautiful Gemini, you are to answer the call to you this week. You are to allow yourself to share your voice with others. You are to allow yourself to stand out. Put yourself on that pedestal. You're allowed to shine. It's time that you create a reality that honors you completely, that sees you and recognizes you completely. It's time for you to not fear your power, not fear your gifts, not fear your expression, your unique divine expression, no matter what it is, no matter what it is, no matter what it is you want to do, no matter what it is you do, no matter how your abilities present themselves, no matter how your creative, artistry, musical, corporate, business. This is not only limited to spiritual practice. This is any which way your soul wishes to heal, wishes to express itself, wishes to learn, wishes to be. Allow yourself to shine, beautiful Gemini. Don't hide that voice of yours. Blessed be.